Hey, sixth graders, happy Thursday. Today you will be wonderfully informed to know I'm going to hold back on information today because I want this to be a heavy work day. So my commitment to you is less talking of slavey and more work from you. I want you to push yourself. All right, so let's review. All right, so you have 3 paragraphs, right? And I want you to look at mine. Like these are significant paragraphs, and notice they got a little longer as they got more complicated, right? So this one was, I chose a sequential. This one was a problem solution. And this one was compare and contrast. This one was the longest because problem solution is pretty kind of hard. I have to explain the problem and explain the solution. This one was compare and contrast, which isn't quite as long, but it definitely required some information on 2 topics to compare. This one was my shortest because it was really just listing events. So look at your topics, at your different paragraphs. Depending on which one it is, they kind of should be probably harder the further we got away from like the first 2. Description, pretty easy. Sequential, pretty easy. Everything else should be a little longer. Okay, that being said, I'm going to come back to the question here. Like now you're at the point where your paragraph should be done, and we're still not editing those paragraphs, but really the question is, where could you add a chart, right? Where could you add a chart to make something more believable? Where could you add an image that might help what you're talking about seem more real? And what kind of image? If you just go with a Google image, does it matter? Does it have any meaning? Is it random? Because random's pretty easy to spot. And then would a map or a graphic be more convincing? Would a text box or a fun fact kind of addition seem a little bit more informative? Or literally like, do you need an illustration? I really like illustrations because they're very, very personalized. So let's take a look at this. First one, right? So this is a possible page, right? So I got a page of random dogs, right? I got some information. You might say, that's good enough, Mr. Slavey. Okay. I just grabbed this off of Google. Didn't even think about it. Is this a better page? Okay, I got a dog now that looks a little bit more threatening because I'm talking about dog attacks. I have a vocabulary word in here. That kind of looks official, right? Preemptive. So I found a word that's kind of hard. I gave it a definition. So now it feels a little bit like, oh, this is a textbook, not just someone's slide. Got to remember, you guys have done a ton of Google presentations already. Slides are easy. Making a page in a book is a slightly harder deal. All right, but here's a little bit of a problem, right? There's a chart, but look how it looks, right? It looks hand-drawn, not very official. So maybe this is better, right? Now I've got the same information, but I got an official looking chart. Whoa. And it's even got labels, dog attacks by decade and number of dog attacks. It's got access stuff. If you don't know how to do this in Sheets, ask me. It's really not hard. So we went from this. Is this believable? Is this better? And is this better? Now you got to watch out for going overboard because let's say I threw this in. So now I have a fun fact box. A dog showing its teeth is a warning to back off. It does not mean it is going to attack. All right. So that's extra information about dogs' teeth, right? So now this is a text box, but it actually kind of acts like a caption. So I could use it as a text box. What if I used it as a caption and got rid of this fun fact, right? What if I did that? So there's a lot of things I could do here, right? Does this help? Do I not want yellow? Maybe I make it transparent. Maybe I make this fit. See all these decisions I'm making? These are all decisions that authors make all the time. Watch this. Does that help? Is this now better than this or this or this? That's one of those things I want you to do. All right, last thing I'm going to talk about is this. Some of you are struggling a little bit with your paragraphs. I want to make sure you understand that your paragraphs should all have a topic sentence. All right, so, and a topic sentence is the first sentence of a paragraph, and it tells your reader what they're about to read. This is what we want. Everybody wants to know what they're about to read. It's kind of like when you take a sip of something you've never tried, you don't take a gulp, you take a sip. If you're taking a bite of a food you've never tried, you take a little bite. The first sentence is that like taster of here's what's coming. So it can't be just information. If you just start with a fact or like a made up fact, your reader's going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You got to start with something small. And that's what a topic sentence is. It's general, it's enough to give you the flavor, but it covers the whole rest of the meal. So, descriptive paragraphs. Here's a great example. You can steal these, but these are good topic sentences. There are many things to know about your topic. All right. I know that you're going to tell me some information. You're going to describe it. A sequential paragraph topic sentence might be the history of blank is a very interesting timeline of events. Okay. You're going to give me some dates. I got it. Thank you. Compare and contrast paragraph would be something like blank is very similar or very different from blank. Okay, you're going to compare. I get it. Let's go. All right, cause and effect paragraph would be blank has had many impacts on our world. All right, whoa, tell me how this has affected the world. And then lastly, problem and solution paragraph would start out with something like this. Blank is a solution to many problems. Can't wait to read about how it solves a lot of problems. See what these topic sentences do? They tell me what's coming. All right. And everything you write after the topic sentence should help prove the topic sentence is true. If you tell me that blank is a solution to many problems, I better get 2 or 3, solutions. Okay. Lastly, goals for today. All right. So at the very minimum, the basic minimum, you need 4 pages of book creator setup. Title page. And guess what a title page needs? Watch. You need your author, right? You need a title. And what you could do as bonus, you make up a publisher. That'd be kind of fun, right? There's stuff you could add stuff. I mean, you think about a title page, you could add whatever you want, right? Just adds a whole bunch of information. It gives you like Searchlight is a larger company. How does energy work? So this is like the big series. This is a chapter in the series. There's the author. There's the publisher. There's some cool graphics. This isn't just your plain old like title page. Have some fun with it. Design it. Bonus publisher and design. So then we got paragraph 2. Page 2 is paragraph 1. Sorry, and stuff. I'm going to put this. You got paragraph 2 plus stuff. And we have paragraph 3 plus stuff. So minimum 4 pages. You can have more. If you're having fun with it, I urge you to go into more because the more you have, maybe you get more convincing that what you're saying is true. Now, start adding elements to make your idea more believable. Play with those additions. That's that stuff. And here's what I would say. You need 9 elements, right? And if you are struggling with like, does this, this is where you use your audience. If you say like you've got something down and you're like, oh, I don't know if this works. Ask someone. Say, does this seem like this makes this more believable? And they say like, maybe change it or lose it. Or ask an adult if you're at home. So everyone, there you go. Have some fun with this. That's all I want for today. There's nothing due for today except further progress. This is due, just so everyone knows. I better put this here because we don't have school on Monday. Due Tuesday, April 20th. This is when the assignment is due, and it's a big one. Okay? So everyone got it? All right, here we go. I'm here for any questions.